All right, as some of you guys know, I went to Texas. I'm just getting back actually. I've only been back a few days, but I just want to address some things because there's going to be a lot of people just incessantly asking. So it is springtime here. I came back. I filmed a lot of stuff before I left so that I would have an update at least every Friday. I'm going to continue with that. So I'm kind of scrambling coming out here doing this one today. It was something I wanted to do before I left, but you know, nothing was defrosted. It was all snow here. There's no way I could get to clay unless I was lucky enough to find some in a creek bed. So I did want to do this before I left and build up a backlog. So what's happening right now is Bob Hansler's out on vacation with his family. And when he comes back, he's going to start editing. So I'm going to be doing the same in the meantime. But for right now, I'm going to be building up content for the next, say, month or so. So you can expect a Wilderness Living Challenge Season 3, which is what we filmed. It's already in the bag. I have it backed up on disc 3 different places, so it's not going anywhere. I mean, cross your fingers, because worse or crazier things have happened than that. But anyway, the content's already filmed. I just need to sit down and edit. I do want to talk about a little bit about it right now. I would say that it was a really steep learning curve. Not that it was difficult, but it was pretty much standard fare for the Wilderness Living Challenge. You go out hungry, you scramble around, you try to find meals, you try to put things together. I think we did really well for the environment that I was put in. I had to learn everything from scratch. I didn't have to learn how to fish or hunt or anything like that. I just had to learn the habits of the wild animals that live there. There were some wild edibles, not a lot. You know, cactus was one of the ones. There's mulberry in season. There was a few others. But we did focus a lot on, and I knew that we'd have to focus a lot on animals. So there's quite a bit of liberty in Texas as far as what kind of wild animals you can go after, as far as their local laws. One of the ones is like if you're a landowner and you need to protect your land, you can basically use whatever means necessary in order to do so. There are wild hogs, there's armadillo, rattlesnake. You know, some of the things we're targeting, there's raccoon, possum, the standard fare. We did get into a skunk. It's a long story. I'm not going to get into it now. You guys are going to learn more about that as it unfolds, and we'll adjust that. But I do want to be clear about how long it's going to take to edit. I filmed, I don't know how many hours. I have about a terabyte worth of footage to go through. The number of episodes is kind of up in the air. I'm thinking probably 7 or 8 for the main Wilderness Living Challenge, and then after that, I was there for 17 days. I did catch and cooks as much as I could bear. I came home tired. I'm still tired. I was napping and sleeping constantly. But most part of my goal out there was to just wear myself out and come back tired. Come back knowing that I did absolute most I could while I was in that environment. Seeing as how I may never go back, although Bob did extend his hand. He said, come back anytime. You're welcome to come, bring your family. So that's something I am strongly considering going back there. And, you know, it'd be really fun to actually host Jeremy as well and seeing what he can make of it. We did get into some of the main big animals that they have there. So I'm really proud of what we were able to accomplish. If you're not familiar with chiggers, it's a biting insect. I didn't really fare too badly as far as some of those things. Like the chiggers would be comparable to our mosquitoes. And I think just because I was bit so many times, I didn't react to them as badly as you know, Wes S. He joined me too. He's got a YouTube channel. You can check him out. He reacted really badly, welted up. And Shauna as well, that's Bob's wife. She reacted really badly to them too. But I just got a little bit of a scab. It didn't itch at all. It went away. Not a big deal. And thorns are just absolutely everywhere. I still have war wounds. I actually am dealing with something in my tongue now. I've got a cactus in my tongue. So if you guys have any ideas how to get a cactus out of your tongue, there's something there. It's destroyed the taste bud. I've used a needle to try to pry it out, but it doesn't seem to want to come out. So it may be a trip to the doctor to have that taken out, but no biggie. I'll deal with it. Doesn't hurt. I mean, I don't feel it, but there is a lump in there, which feels like there's an encysted thorn, which is, you know, they're called glochids. I can't leave that in there forever. You know, I mean, I probably could, as long as it doesn't get infected and then, you know, swell up my tongue, and then I've got a big problem on my hands, or a small problem. So we'll see what happens to that. right now I'm just keep an eye on it. I'll give another week, see if it comes down totally, the swelling on it, and see if there's that nodule there, because it could just be that, you know, messing around with it too much. So anyway, I did have a fun time. I'd like to thank Bob for inviting me out. I'd like to thank Wes S for coming out midway through and doing some catch and cooks with me. That's about all I have to say for now. There is a sponsor option now on YouTube. You can click sponsor, and it's I think $5.99 or something a month. And I'm hoping to do some live stream where I do some, you know, some live Q&A with you guys. The comments I was not able to keep on top of while I was there. It's just too much to keep on top of. And then now that I'm back, I'm overwhelmed by how much the channel took off while I was away. So I'm thrilled by that. It's getting to the point where it's a job for me, which is nice. So I can really start bearing down on this and doing more full tilt. So if you guys are interested in becoming a sponsor, I think what I'll do is once I get enough sponsors, I'll do a live Q&A with just my sponsors and make available more content for you guys that are you know, out of pocket. For that, I can do a Q&A also with the regular subscribers, but I can't address everybody's questions. It's just going to be too busy. So I'll figure out a way to do that anyway. But anyway, that's it for now. I just wanted to talk about those things and kind of lay it out there. I hope you guys are still going out there and doing the things that you love to do, and, you know, getting outdoors and just rediscovering your ancestral roots, as I am. So until next time, guys, take it easy, and subscribe or not, I don't care.